Hi, I'm Levi Orbach, CEO of Voitrax. This is Craig Eagle, Chief Operating Officer. For the last 5 years, companies have faced a government regulation that they've been unable to satisfy. Failing to do so will soon incur significant fines. On this stage, in the next 7 minutes, we're going to show you how we solve the unsolvable. You may remember that in 2008, the financial system as we know it almost crashed completely. Banks looked healthier than they were because regulators did not have a way of knowing the facts. A bad trader could trade very risky bad debt for good debt. Dodd-Frank was created to stop such bad deals from occurring. It requires firms to reconstruct every conversation that led to a swap. The problem is that no one has been able to do it until now. Every day, tens of thousands of calls are recorded to bring up a swap. A swap can take place over days, weeks, even months. Linking them together has proven to be a significant challenge. Banks to date have mostly been using solutions that don't meet the regulatory requirements. Most solutions transcribe every call and then treat the problem as a big data problem. But big data simply won't work here. You are looking for needles in a haystack, and big data is just helping you sort the hay. We transcribe too, but we then process those information into tags using a rules engine that's context aware, and we do that all in real time.
Sounds like the kind of thing that's easier to demonstrate than explain.
Agreed. I'll be the client, you be the bank, and we'll do a typical foreign transaction.
So as you can see, as Levy's calling me, I have the ability to select a deal that's related to this call. It would work better on an outbound phone call, but I don't actually need to select anything. If I know, I can input it with a single click. Of course, for most traders, even a single click is too intrusive. So we've made user interaction optional, but it does add value. Notice also that since Levy's calling me, and Levy and I do Forex deals 99% of the time, the system will pre-select the Forex template for this call and attempt to fill it in with the words we're saying as it goes along. So now I'll put on my headset and step into my trader role.
Hi, Craig. I was thinking about that deal you mentioned earlier. Is it still available?
Yeah, Euro in 3 month, right?
What rate can I get for 50 million?
So you can see that the system has identified that I'm talking about Euro and that it's a 3 month forward. And because it's a 3 month Euro-dollar forward, the calls that this might be related to have shifted around. The system is learning what might be connected, and I don't need to click any buttons. 1383, 1458.
I'll buy and sell there.
Great. All agreed. Use 11063 spot.
Agreed. Buy. So I see that the system is transcribing. How is it doing it without transcribing the information?
So transcribing is still a huge part of what we do. The biggest problem with most transcription is that it only gets to about 80% accuracy.
That seems very high. Wouldn't that get most of the words that I'm saying?
Sure, but imagine you were transcribing the last phone call we had, and the only word that you got wrong was Euro. You'd be far better than 85% accurate, but you'd miss one of the 5 words regulators need. And you'd be feeding that bad data into your big data searching.
How does Voitrax fix that?
What we do is we concentrate on the clues that context gives us, and we analyze them in real time.
I'm going to need an example.
Okay, let's say we hear a rate and a currency pair. We could check if they match. So if you said sterling dollar, and the rate that we heard was 2.5, which is a ridiculous rate for sterling dollar, we'd know one of those is wrong.
Can I see a demo?
Sure. Okay, so I'm going to call my friend Moshe, our CTO, and see if I could do a potentially fraudulent trade over 2 separate phone calls. Moshe, bring him up.
Hi, Craig. What can I do for you?
Listen, Moshe, I don't want this call tracked, so I'm going to call you back in a minute. I'll give you a fantastic rate on 3 month Aussie if you vote for Voitrax for Finovate Best in Show.
Wow, great. Totally worth it.
Excellent. Okay, give me 1 minute. We'll bring that back up. Okay, now I'm going to log out of the system and hope that the regulators don't see what I'm doing. Let's call Moshe back and give him a deal he couldn't possibly refuse. Hey, Moshe. Sorry we haven't spoken in so long.
Hi, Craig. Can I buy and sell 50 Aussie in the 3 months, please?
Sure. At minus 32?
Wow, I'll buy and sell there.
I'll bet you will. Let's use a spot of 73 even.
Okay, all agreed.
So you can see that a few things happened here. First, a message popped up telling me that the trade was being done at a rate that was significantly off market.
But would you want to tell the user that?
Maybe yes, maybe no. Honestly, that's part of the setup when we put this in a client location. The point we're demoing is that you can have a system that's aware of suspicious things that your employees or even your clients are doing. Maybe you show that to the user. Maybe you put it on a compliance report. The other thing you saw is the system knew these calls were related.
But the user said it was a new deal.
True, but in the compliance dashboard, the compliance officer will see that the user indicated new deal on a call the system had a 98% confidence was a continued deal.
Are compliance reports included in the application?
There are canned reports available, but we can also plug into any reporting system already running at the client.
Craig, a quick question from a hopeful employee. Do I need to have an iPad to make the system work?
Sadly for your employee, no. We're demoing as a user on an iPad, and of course the system will work that way, but you could also use a PC, a Mac, or even a trader's existing turret. Our system will be able to integrate with your existing communications platform. In fact, if you come to our table, we could show you how this works.
Last question. Does this system need to be hosted in the cloud?
No, you could host this entirely local or with your existing systems or in any cloud configuration you wish, public or private.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We have solved Dodd-Frank trade reconstruction while delivering added value to your traders. Using our solution can help you avoid potentially devastating fines.
That's right. We showed the system tagging calls, matching them to each other. We even identified when data was suspicious.
We are very interested in meeting and hearing from you. We want you to come to our booth so we can show you how our tagging server works and give you a live demo and discuss how working with us can help you with your CCO reporting. Also, please be sure to enter our raffle to win a GoPro Hero.
Thanks again. Voitrax is currently looking for partner companies and potential clients. We would love to do a beta or POC and show you what our system can do. Thank you. Martov.